Hello guys, my name's Joe and welcome to J.C.DESIGN. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to remove a green screen in After Effects. So yeah, today's tutorial is basically removing green screen from any footage that you may have. I haven't really been doing kind of tutorials for the last 6 months. I kind of neglected this YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try and schedule myself maybe to do a video once a week if I have the time. I've got a pretty cool unboxing video coming up soon as well, and yeah, so anyway, in today's tutorial all you're going to be needing is After Effects. So we'll go down and we'll load my After Effects here. So once your After Effects is loaded, just let it do its thing, right? Get that off. Let me just close this down. If you look in the description of the video, you'll find some green screen footage, just if you want to follow along exactly what I'm doing. And there should be a kind of a really simple background that you could also use. This is just to kind of give some context to the actual footage that we're going to be removing the green screen from. So right, let's go into After Effects, and the first thing you want to do is you want to load in your footage into After Effects, which is a pretty simple process. So you just go File and then down to Import File, and then you find your green screen footage, click Open, and then your green screen footage will be in this panel here. Then you want to just pull it across into the working window or the new composition window, and your footage will load up. Magic, huh? Okay, so now we've got our footage in After Effects. What do we do now? This footage is actually relatively simple, so we shouldn't have too much problems removing the green screen. So the way that you remove the green screen is, there's a few different ways in After Effects, but the one I've found which is the most effective and the quickest is basically if you go over to the Effects tab. So it'll be under, it should be under Preview if you have your After Effects set as default. So if you go to your Effects and Presets tab, and then we just type in Key Light. Even if you just type in Key, you'll get the effects. So if you just type in Key, then you'll look down the list, and then you want to go to Key Light 1.2 with the brackets on it. So if you click on that, and then we're going to drag it across onto our footage. Simple as that. Sometimes this bar will come up. That's just when you have your caps lock kind of, what the hell am I talking about? So if you just hit caps lock, it'll disappear. And then the next thing you want to do, which is really simple, is you want to go over to the panel, which is the key light panel here, and then you just want to click on this little ink blotter. Go over to the green, so just select the green, and then Bob's your uncle, or Bob's your auntie, I don't know. And then you'll find that all the green in the footage has been taken away. So this is just going to be a woman who's walking. Looks like she's doing like the moonwalk or something. So to give it context, let's put in that background that I showed you earlier. So we're going to go back to our project window. So if we click on this little arrow here, click on project, and then we're going to go File, Import, File, and then if we go over to background, this is just a JPEG. This is an image. It's not a moving image. It gets a little bit more complicated when you have moving images, so that's probably a lesson for another day. So if you just click on OK, and that'll import exactly the same way as the actual footage did. If you want to be super anal, you could make a new project folder and just call that background, like so, and then we can drag the background into there, and then we can make another folder, green screen, and then we can just pull our comps and everything into that folder, so it's all very nice and tidy. And what we'll do is we will pull the background into the composition window. It's not 1920 by 1080, so it's going to be a huge file. So we're going to have to reduce the size of this image. And at the moment, it's on top of the green screen footage. So if you've ever used Photoshop, it's kind of a similar sort of layout as kind of Photoshop in After Effects. So the background is on the top layer here, if you can see. So what you want to do is just pull it down behind the green screen layer, and now we've got the woman in front of the layer. So I think that's a little bit big. So if you hit S on your keyboard, you'll get up a scale, and then we're just going to take the scale down, something like that. Perfect. So now when we play the footage, just a woman walking in the same spot. So we want to give it a little bit of movement and a little bit more realism to this image. What we're going to do is we're going to have her walk across the screen, which is a pretty simple process. So if you go back to frame 1, we'll just close this. Actually, we can lock this, so we don't want our background to move. And then if you click on the green screen footage, and if you hit A, you'll get an anchor point. So now we can move the footage backwards and forwards. So what we wanted to do is you want her to walk across the screen, kind of like that. So what you need to do is just kind of place her so she's just kind of off the screen like that. And then you want to add a keyframe just by clicking in the little stopwatch thing here. That'll go blue, and then you'll get a keyframe here. So let's just go along maybe 10 seconds. This is not going to be perfect. This is just kind of a rough. And then we'll just click on the number, and then just maybe go down until she's kind of maybe all the way across the other side. So once she's across the other side, now you can go back to frame 1, and then it'll automatically put a keyframe every time you move this number. So if I move it here like to 4 seconds and move it like that, it'll automatically add a keyframe. So we'll go back to frame 1 and we'll hit the space bar just to play our footage. And then you have the woman walking across the screen. So guys, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. If you go up to the effects and presets panel, key light, and then just drop it on your footage. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you've got anything to say, please say something in the comments. Anyway guys, you take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.